QO. These guys, the top team in Korea, the best Korean team, and they won last season pretty convincingly over PokerFace, actually.
Yes.
And here's a quick look at their favorite heroes. You got Warlock for March. He's made so many things happen on that hero. See Slark for QO. Brewmaster for Forev. Shadow Shaman for Heen. And Rubik for Ryzen.
I'm a little bit surprised they don't put Ember for Forev, because he was very, very famous for his Ember Spirits in the first seasons.
Oh, yeah?
When Ember was a top pick.
Oh, of course, of course. Yep. Yeah, I guess they do it by stats. I would love to see Meepo on Ryzen, actually, after that. Or Juggernaut. Both times he's done a lot of great work. A lot of unusual styles coming out from MVP Phoenix. They really try and think outside the box, I think, more than most other KDL teams.
Well, it's not something that's completely new. Like DK are the ones who started this, I think. Like the Juggernaut support, Meepo. Well, we've seen it quite a bit more in the most recent patches. So,
what about a Warlock carry? How often do you see that?
Well, not many times, not very often.
Yeah,
it's mostly MVP that runs it.
Yeah, I think that's like their signature kind of style there. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see PokerFace ban that out pretty early on.
Yeah, I think so.
But we see a very fast Wisp ban out for Phoenix. Kind of something I wasn't expecting.
Well, they got Feby, as I said. He's a pretty good Wisp player, and they really like their Wisp Tiny. So they're probably thinking they might fall back on that, because last time they lost to us using their usual 5-man in-your-face strategy.
Oh yeah.
And they just lost to Zephyr, so they're probably gonna be like, okay, let's go back to. Let's fall back on a Tiny Wisp, which is something a lot of teams do sometimes when they really want to win or they need to win.
Right.
But okay, let's just if they have a Wisp Tiny combo, like 2 players to play it, then it's a good strategy to have, and some teams like rely on it like from time to time. Like, okay, let's bust it out.
Right. Right. Yeah, we certainly haven't seen it from PokerFace this season, but yeah, I mean, always a threat. And we did see the Warlock get banned out straight away for PokerFace.
Like, no, we don't
want to deal with that whatsoever.
We don't want any of this. Next ban, I mean, against PokerFace, like
it is a dire team they're banning against. So
I mean,
always can expect maybe an early Lycan ban if they think PokerFace are actually going to run it. They didn't run it last time.
Yeah, like they prefer the Doom again. Okay, so they make the same choice as Effie did. They want to Doom the Void, ban the Doom instead.
Ban the Doom. Yeah.
Doom the Doom.
Doom the Doom. Got to get rid of that. Yeah. And they ban out the Brewmaster.
Yeah, very strong hero. So
it's kind of funny.
They can get Lycan now, but I guess like they're Radiant, so they maybe don't want it that much. And but giving it to the Dire is. Questionable choice, so maybe PokerFace is not too comfortable with Lycan. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Because last game they had like first pick Dire and they didn't even get it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of funny when you see like these especially in Tier 1 KDL, when you see one team play against 2 others. Like after that first game, like you'll see bans kind of similar to reacting to like what happened in the last game instead of playing against a new team. Yeah. So like, they ban out the Brewmaster. Like, well. The last game was horrible. We lost pretty badly to the Brewmaster. Let's get rid of him this game. And
and MVP Phoenix has very good Brewmaster players. So Q can play it, 4F can play it. They got a lot of options if they run it. So.
Right. And we do see a very fast Razor pickup for Phoenix as well. Taking that hero away from PokerFace if they ever wanted that, which is, I think, a pretty good idea considering they ran it last game.
Yeah, not too great success though. So
yeah, I mean, he did well in his lane, but like everything else didn't really just.
I think they probably just don't want PokerFace to have it because it's really annoying to play against.
Yeah.
It's just an obnoxious hero that you can't really beat on the lane, and like he's gonna get farmed no matter what. It's not that easy to kill, and PokerFace goes for the Death Prophet, which is it's pretty decent against Razor because like she can just farm with Crypt Swarm.
Yeah.
And it's like whatever, and she has high movement speed too.
Yeah, and obviously great pushing power with Exorcism. Like great at taking down those towers early on. Great at team fighting as well.
Very early Rubik actually. A little bit surprised. Maybe it's they want to block some picks from.
Maybe a deny. Yeah, that's obviously a Ryzen hero as we throw in that animation early on.
But like when you pick Rubik, it denies the enemy team some heroes. Like Enigma is a very like, I mean, you can still play it obviously, but it's like you gotta guarantee a black hole steal, and it can come back. And yeah, Shadow Shaman who's been ignored like for the first 3 picks, which is a little bit surprising.
Yeah, I mean he can steal Serpent Wards as well, which would be cool.
Yeah, and that's why I'm really like the Rubik pick this early in favor of a Shadow Shaman is a little bit curious, I'd say.
Yeah, a bit interesting. I mean, can you imagine like Death Prophet and Shadow Shaman together? It's like that's a pretty strong combination.
This is one of the duos in those like really fast pushing lineup. Like, that's really scary because like we talked the previous game, and we've seen it before. We've seen it run before, and it's like so unstoppable.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. It's a bit of it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of PokerFace's lineup is going to be for this, considering they obviously have a plan, so they are going for that Rubik instead of Shadow Shaman.
And again, we see a Centaur ban from MVP Phoenix, which was also the same ban Zephyr had second phase.
Yeah.
They have like very similar bans right now.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And a TA pickup.
Oh my god, this is not a TME, that's for sure. It's gonna be the Kakari TA. This is unusual. There's like no chance they're gonna put it against a Razor. This is a suicide. And
do you think maybe it's an MP sort of TA? We're gonna see him like safe lane maybe?
Yeah, I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to have that against Razor, that's for sure.
Yeah, like they really can't have a TA against a Razor. There's no way.
Yeah, so very interesting picks for PokerFace. Obviously have their own plan against MVP Phoenix, a lot different to what they had against Zephyr.
Yeah.
See a Slock ban from Phoenix as well. They don't want to deal with that, even though it didn't get too much done last game.
Like Tia, there's also one thing that I really feel about Tia is that she's much better on Dire because she can kill Roshan very quickly and very safely.
Right.
It's kind of similar to Lycan to a sense.
Right.
And they also have a bat. Like they're basically saying Tia, you cannot go to any lane.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
that's actually going to do a
She's not going to go off lane because like that doesn't work.
No.
And off lane is going to be bad, so Tia is going to need a lot of help from.
You see maybe like an offensive tri-lane perhaps, or defensive tri-lane or something. Like a lot of support for this lane.
Yeah, they're going to need to babysit Tia. Bad Rider destroys TA. So the hero doesn't care about the hero. You stack a couple times and Tia has to go back, and like she cannot really farm, and she gets caught with like I'd say 3 stacks. She's pretty much dead.
Yeah. Obviously Refraction gonna do almost nothing against like Firefly and whatnot.
Yeah.
Taking damage over time like that, it's gonna be cancelled out very quickly.
And let's see what they're gonna get. Like I already gave like a big advantage to MVP Phoenix. Like they have a huge pushing potential. A lot of disable.
Great counter sort of.
Their lanes are already looking really good. I don't know.
What can PokerFace possibly get that would maybe make it a little bit better to deal with this
lineup? I mean, mid's gonna do fine. TA is gonna like I think they got. Okay. What I think they're gonna do is like put TA solo safe lane.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what they might be doing, and have an aggressive tri-lane. Scratch that. This is not gonna be an aggressive tri-lane.
No, with the Tide Hunter, that's for sure.
So like, this is very curious. To be honest. I mean, now they could get a jungler maybe. Like just accept that. Okay, like not much can be done, or maybe not much can be done. So I mean, they really need like a good hero to zone out the Bad Rider.
Yeah, what could that be? Yeah, it's going to be very hard. Very hard choice.
And Tide, which is like a melee hero against Razor, it's never a good thing.
Never a good thing.
Razor does really well against melee heroes. It's so easy to drain, steal damage safely.
I mean, we saw it last game with Blitz kind of getting bullied in mid from JYU on that Razor.
Yeah.
Simply didn't really get much done at all. Stayed alive and like obviously could come back in the mid game when the team fighting happened.
Yeah, even in the team fights, I'm not only talking about the lanes. Even later on the mid game when you have the 5v5s happen, the more melee heroes on the enemy team, the easier it is for Razor to drain a lot of damage and secure huge impact in the team fight.
Right.
He's gonna just hit too hard, and you have to deal with him.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, there's a lot of potential there for stealing damage with Tide Hunter, with
Oh, this is Meepo.
Oh, Meepo. That's going to have to be a Ryzen Meepo. Yes. Oh, boy. I like that a lot.
Straight.
Oh, I love this guy. He's had some interesting picks lately with Juggernaut and Meepo, and I'm very excited for this game now.
That's a really early Meepo pick, too.
Yeah, you probably think wait for like the very last.
And the bad Juggernaut.
What do you think kind of reaction from PokerFace would be? Do you think they get kind of like a nuking support, maybe like a Lion or something to try and shut that down during team fights?
I mean, like, it is a really difficult position. Okay, they ban perfect ban from MVP Phoenix. I was thinking they should probably get a Disruptor. Disruptor just destroys the Bad Rider on the offlane. Just because level 1 his nuke is very strong and Glimpse just can bring him back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Glimpse is very strong also against bad initiation. He breaks in to lasso someone and just glimpse him and boom, the lasso is gone. So
right. Yeah, no, that's a really good choice.
So perfect ban from MVP Phoenix and
Earthshaker. I mean, that's going to help out a lot against Meepo as well, right? Echo Slam, obviously, if he gets a great Echo Slam.
Earthshaker is very good against Meepo. No doubt about that.
A lot of damage.
But I mean, it all comes down to this pick, like who they're gonna have on their safe lane. It's not gonna be a melee hero because you really don't want to have a melee hero against Tidehunter. Viper is still in the pool.
What about like a? Yeah, it could be a Viper actually.
Viper is pretty decent against.
Be good against like a lot of these heroes. There's so many.
Very good against TA. Good against, like, he's gonna destroy Tidehunter on the lane. I need to hear that Marsh plays, I know, and I know MVP Phoenix probably likes to run it, so. But it might still be, maybe they're gonna switch roles and have someone else play support, and Meepo might be a core. I don't know. I don't know how MVP Phoenix runs Meepo, so.
Yeah, well, we did see Ryzen it last time, which was kind of interesting. I guess we could see him on it again, but you're right. We've seen Alchemist.
Yeah, mid Alchemist, so.
Alright, that'll also do some great work, especially against sort of a TA if it actually is going to go mid. Acid Spray, obviously.
Yeah, I guess they're going to see Q playing Alchemist, so they're going to be okay. It's not, Razor is not mid, but Alchemist still, we saw it last time. He Rave against MVP, actually, he was.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll have to see exactly how the lane.
Have to wait and see. And we've seen a quick view of MVP Phoenix before we jump into the game. Game is loading now. Game is loaded.
Oh, fast smoke.
Very smart.
Wait a second.
Hold on a second.
No. They're just smoking to the jungle. They want to get there fast.
Want to get there very, very fast.
It's not going to be a level 1 Roshan.
That would be great.
They can't.
Playing very aggressive.
Can they? Wait a second. I just saw their items, actually. Actually, are they going to... Yeah, they're going to do it, actually.
They're actually going to go for it? Whoa.
Yeah, they have a ton of flasks, so this is what you do when you go level 1 Roshan.
Wow, this is going to be great. I don't think they're going to scout for this at all.
I mean, yeah, it's like they can do it, but it's very difficult. I don't know if...
I mean, look at the damage on it. It's not. We don't see much damage at all.
Switch, like that's why you need like so many flasks. You switch the aggro.
But look at
they're sniffing it.
They sniff it. They can see something. Oh, and they scattered it out completely, and they simply cannot get that done. They're going to try go for first blood instead. Rise has been picked up.
Oh, is he blocked?
He's almost blocked, but he's taking so much damage. Oh, he's poofing, and he goes down. Febby going to go down as well from a right click. March almost going down, taking a lot of damage. He will get out just in time. And an Ether Shock finishes off the Rubik. But it hasn't ended yet. We got QO also taking a lot of damage on the Alchemist. Firefly comes in from Forev.
Double kill for Geo.
Double kill already. So much damage going down. And another Ether Shock. And it looks like they're going on Sky with Firefly. And JYU getting chased away, so a lot of trading early on. But Phoenix coming out on top. 3 kills to 2.
Yeah.
And they did stop the Roshan, so kind of a very
that was very
expensive
risky.
gank.
Like they didn't have the best lineup for like what does Rubik do on level 1 for Roshan? Not much.
He right clicks and does like 20 damage or something. Like I guess.
Like I guess Earthshaker can go. Like he had to go Fisher. He went Fisher. Obviously, you don't want an Earthshaker with the Enchant Totem level 1 just to do some damage to Roshan. But
no, that would be. Yeah.
I mean, like that was very scary. They're probably thinking, okay, this is not your typical level 1 Roshan lineup. We can probably get away with it because we can do it. So let's just try.
The only problem was it took so long.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, like they're not in our jungle.
They're nowhere near our jungle. We might as well check Roshan. And yeah,
it's right there.
Oh, that's so funny. So a lot of action early on.
Yeah.
But I believe it was PokerFace that got the first blood.
Yes, PokerFace got the first blood on Meepo, but MVP
got the follow-up 3 kills. So yeah. I put them ahead for sure.
And they lost to Meepo and an Alchemist.
Yeah. So back to the laning phase. We got kind of a defensive tri-lane bottom with the Meepo as well as the Razor. Oh, a lot of damage going on, and oh wow, a great pickoff there for the Death Prophet. A lot of damage shutting down the 4Ev's Batrider. Defensive tri-lane there with Jesus Stick and Febby. So PokerFace evening it up. Keen on the Shadow Shaman. Already up to the tower, actually doing a lot of pushing early on. JYU getting really kind of zoned out.
Yeah, he has a link.
Taking a lot of damage. He's not going to be able to make anything happen. Febby rotated bottom.
And there's more TP coming.
Yeah, another TP. Jesus Stick is down here too. Telekinesis goes down. Can they actually get a kill though? Oh, Fissure finally hits, but it's not enough. Jesus Stick in trouble. Gets right click down from the Razor. So not the best rotations down bottom.
Yeah, Febby hesitating way too much. Like Razor, he could have blocked Razor completely, and then it was a sure death.
Yeah, we definitely saw a couple of cancels on that Fissure before he actually got it down. And Ryzen
denied.
Will not be able to come up. Febby's got to be careful here. Back to the farming. We see Alchemist in the middle doing very, very well already against that TA. Obviously, Acid Spray going to zone her out a lot, which is a big, big problem.
Yeah.
Going to make it a very comfortable lane.
Especially since TA died. And they went for this early Roshan, and with the items they need to get to be able to kill Roshan level 1, they give up a lot.
Yeah.
And their laning phase is going to be weak because they don't have the right items.
Yeah, exactly.
I think TA still had like a raid band, so she's still okay, yeah, which, yeah, she had a raid band and a flask, I think. It's not too bad, but for the other lanes, it really hurts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we see that flask on the way. I mean, Batrider is also doing well despite getting picked off a little bit earlier from the Death Prophet. He found a lot of farm at 19 last hits.
Yeah, like
Death Prophet only on 15, and I mean this was a defensive tri-lane.
Yeah, the dive on bottom bought a lot of space for Batrider.
Yeah, got a lot of catching up.
And Meepo is level 3, so he has his 2 Meepos. He's gonna start stacking his jungle.
Yep, while he's kind of being a little bit aggressive here.
Yes.
Has his Earthbind. Might look for something if we see any sort of rotation down bottom, but looks like they're kind of letting it go at the moment. This Tidehunter JYU just sitting right back.
Yeah, and they're gonna go for him. Like Meepo is gonna TP on his other, but they didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Wood, so.
Oh, JYU might have spotted it just in time. Gets out before he can do a shackle. So very close to a gank there.
Not sure who they're gonna give the stacks to.
QO is going to be careful, actually. He's going very deep, and there's Febby right behind him.
Oh,
we see a Fissure go down. This could definitely be a kill. Oh, so much damage. Gets a nice stun, though, and Chemical Rage giving so much regen, there's no way you can DPS him down. Unless there was a complete block off, and the tower was on him as well.
Yeah, and they needed more heroes, too, though. TA is still too low level to do enough damage.
Yeah, I mean, if the Rubik was there, too, to kind of put a telekinesis down after the stun.
Oh, that's bad matter. Why didn't he move?
I'm not sure.
That's really BM.
Oh man.
Kyo did get the stack off though.
Yeah.
one of the good things about Alchemist Mid, you can just go and throw the acid spray, and then there you go, you're stacking your...
you're stacking as well as killing them slowly. Like,
yes.
It is so convenient, and it's like, yeah. Such a great way to play Alch. See stun go down in MP, they're looking for it here. There actually is lasso online, but that...
he already had a bunch of traps.
Yeah, that trap did a lot of work, actually. Probably saving his life there.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked. Radiant structures are fortified.
He's staying alive. You'd see a TP in from Febby as well, trying to help out where he can. JYU still at bottom, like trying to get what experience he can, I guess. He's really getting no farm whatsoever. Sky, as well as Rubik, doing a little bit of pushing up top.
Robin knows he can just do this without any consequences.
Oh yeah, he's so comfortable. With only 2 heroes there, there's no threat of stun lock or anything like that. Keep him down, keep him enough damage. Some girls in the audience. Very interested to see what's going on. So look at that stack.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure if it was the best. Like, yeah, they could give it to Alchemist, but you don't really need to boost his farm that much. I guess.
I mean, he's already stacking the Ancients as well.
Yeah, so you can farm this. Miko can't, so I guess they're gonna give it to Miko.
Forev getting telekinesis here, but
or to Batrider, it's possible too.
Yeah, they could definitely give it to Batrider actually. That'd probably be more likely. He needs to get that blink dagger up. Still a way off it.
He's still doing fine. He's level 7 already. Doing pretty fine, pretty okay. He's not getting key. He died once, but I mean, it's okay. When you're in the offlane, like, you die once, it's okay. You die twice, you're like, okay, I have to be really careful. If you can't die more than twice, I guess.
Yeah.
If you die 3 times, it starts getting troublesome. So
yeah, I mean, especially because it's delaying your blink dagger so much, like, and you really need to get that on to start doing the initiations as well as the 4 stuff eventually. See Ryzen kind of rotating behind the tier 1 bottom, looking for that JYU pick. You might actually see it. He's in position here, looking for that Earthbind when they finally push up with more creeps.
Titans are only level 5 as opposed to the Battle Rider level 7. Well on his way to his level 8.
Febby rotated in a perfect time here. They might actually be able to protect JYU. He's taking so much damage, but that fissure gets 4 people.
Earthshaker, and now this is the
no. The rotation bottom, the TP in here, Exorcism going online, but it's like everyone might actually get out in time.
They can't get anything out of it, so...
Yeah, so a really great escape there.
Maybe.
Oh, it's like QO in mid taking a lot of damage.
MVP winning in the exchange because Battle Rider is just farming top in the meantime.
Yeah, he's farming top, getting exactly what he needs. They force out Exorcism at the bottom tier 1 tower.
And they're not going to get anything out of this.
No, they can't push the tower with that. It's already going to be finished by the time they get there. So some really nice movements from MVP Phoenix, forcing out a lot of stuff early.
I think only the Earthshakers was enough to stop the gank, and was maybe a little bit greedy to try to get more out of it and try to get kills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as you can see, like on the farm, like Death Prophet is leading, but
MP getting a little too close here. Gets hexed from here. Oh,
no, it's okay. He's okay.
Really great vision from Febby as well, keeping it defensive. They actually might turn it around here. It's like MP wants to try and make something happen, but gets shackled, and he's in so much trouble, taking so much damage. Ether Shock finishes the job, and MP goes down, just simply getting too greedy for the gank.
Yeah, they're seeing blood where they really want to get the kills.
Oh, good fissure here. He's going to stun himself.
It's the second time that Earthshaker comes and counter ganks, and in the end, like they could have just
pulled back.
Yeah, they could have pulled the head out of it, but in the end, like, they commit too much and
they try and be aggressive off it. Where I mean, yeah,
they're a little bit too greedy. I mean,
and it looks like they're going to be pushing this tier 1 mid as well. And I think they can get this pretty easily with Acid Spray, Chemical Rage, as well as the Razor. Wouldn't even be in need, or there is no Master Open one just yet. Almost level 6, halfway there.
Yeah, they're going to use the gift right, so to be able to defend it.
They want to defend it. I mean, they do have Sky there. And they're going to push him back just. Doesn't look like they're going to go anywhere. Dropping another Acid Spray. Ether Shocking, and it's almost in knife range. Nearly there. Sky going to just Crypt Swarm the rest of the creeps away. Forcing everyone to rotate out. And at the same time, PokerFace looks like they will be rotating bottom, looking for someone. But things are going down here.
We're going to try to steal the stack.
Oh.
MVP knows.
MVP knows, and they are rotating in. You see March. First
Oh, this is gonna be disaster.
See the stun go down from QO. QO's in a horrible position though. There's 4 people on him, taking so much damage. Plasma field goes down as well. Oh, QO gets right click down. Looks like March might have to turn around. They use Exorcism again in this fight.
Yeah, they want to kill Seal the Stack. It's worth it, but not if Sky
not if he gets right clicked. So close. One more hit. Healing up now. Oh, huge Ravage onto Ryzen. Ryzen goes down.
Oh, wow, what a turn.
Oh, and March in a horrible position as well. He gets the right click off onto Febby. And at the same time, we had Death Prophet go down as well.
Battle Rider has Blink, so he's going to be on the hunt.
Going to be on the hunt. Kind of late to the party, but better late than never. March still alive as well, so they can't commit to a lot of damage. That stack did end up going down, so they get the stack for their troubles.
Yeah, and they win a fight.
Looks like they want to fight here. Blink Dagger. You see the lasso. Lasso
Ping
into Roshan. Roshan slapping him down. Finish off with a flame break. Oh, I love that move. Forev with the skills. Oh, I haven't seen that before. That
Roshan, very biased.
It's an MVP Roshan right there. I mean, PokerFace did try to kill him earlier on, so I can't understand the grudge. And from this, they're going to follow up with a push on mid again. And they are going to secure this tower this time. Not getting it denied or anything. Alchemist getting the last hit. Already has his phase boots and a medallion of courage.
Shadow Shaman still didn't manage to get his level 6, so it's going to be a late level 6 on him.
Yep, almost there. Kind of down bot by himself, so he's going to secure that level pretty soon. And looks like Forever scattered out that JYU on the Titan was going for that Ancient stack. But being denied now, taking a lot of harass damage with Firefly.
Yeah, but he's just harassing.
Just a bit of harass there. Keeping him away.
Yeah, trying to draw attention to bottom lane.
Yep, force some rotations down, and I mean, delaying that Blink Dagger on Tidehunter, which is always going to be important. I mean, Blink Ravage does so much work. Great initiator. And I mean, Death Prophet doing by far the best with their farming. Very, very comfortable in that top lane at the moment. Has drums already. Let's wait and see exactly what she's going to go for next. We do see Yule's very often on the Death Prophet trying to keep her alive while she does her exorcism.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
So you see Forev kind of hanging around Roshan here. Maybe looking for another pull, I'm not sure. He's got to be a little bit careful though. He does have Lasso online as well as Blink Dagger. Doesn't want to get caught out here. He coming in with Refraction here. Looks like they're actually defending like for JYU at this point. Giving him some time to get these Ancient stacks. The next question is MVP Phoenix going to try and fight this? Looks like we do see rotations down.
Could he drop the ball? Just hit some Ancient? I don't think so. There's a Titan too, so.
Yeah, there's Acid Spray there. Oh, JYU gets Slassued, getting pulled out here. Oh, Ether Shot goes down as well. He might actually die from the Firefly. Blink in.
Raisin has Blink.
Oh, Razor doing so much damage with his right click. Febby goes down as well. And so does the TA. That's 4 down. Death Prophet is the last alive. And he was not in position at all to help out in that fight. And from here, I think they've secured themselves a tier 2.
Yeah, they got level 6 with this fight on the Shadow Shaman and straight. The lane was already pushed. Perfect for MVP.
Yeah, perfect in every single way. Just a great initiation there. Stopping that Ancient stack from being completely farmed. Taking a tier 2, winning a team fight. Now it is 12-6 now. MVP definitely taking a pretty large lead at this point.
Now Raisin has his power threads too, so he's gonna work towards his Aghanim's.
Yep. Blink Dagger, power treads, so yeah.
Raisin as a support meeple having more farm than the mid TA within mid team.
Yeah, you always that's a huge problem.
They got so much more farm. Only Sky is getting anything.
And I mean, Sky is important for sure, but I mean, when your other carries are having such a hard time finding anything, especially the TA, like definitely it's a bit of farm before that damage gets a little too crazy to deal with.
They're trying again.
They're gonna try for Roshan again.
One of the they're feeling like they're starting to get behind, so they gotta try to do something like they did last game. Like, okay, we're getting way too far behind us, so we're gonna go for a Roshan. We have a good lineup for it.
Yeah, they do at this point.
Now they have the TA, so they can kill Roshan pretty easily.
Yep, and it doesn't look like MVP know any of the better. Looks like they'd be pushing the top tier 1. They might actually get a trade for it. And do we finally see a Yule Scepter onto the Death Prophet.
They have no wards on the map. It's worth noting.
Yeah, very, very true.
So no vision at all, and Barrett is probably going to go check. Or maybe
so I say QO actually blinked into 5 people here, gets the fissure off, drops Acid Spray here, Jesus Stick trying for something here. I think QA might be in huge trouble. We see it.
Oh, the Ravage is going to come. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Ether Shock. Exorcism finally comes online here. We do see 1 go down already. The Tide Hunter for PokerFace. Another fissure goes off defensive at this point. Plasma Field doing so much damage. Febby getting right-clicked down. Sky still taking a little bit of damage here as well as MP.
And
they're going to be very careful. Meepo comes in, blinks in, poofs in. But there's finally the Ravage. JYU buying back. Another Ether Shock. Mass Serpent wants to go down, but I mean, no one has any HP left. They're going to be so careful at this point. Jesus Stick in a horrible place. He's going to go down. Very, very easy kill for March here. Aegis has been popped.
He's going to die again.
Looks like he will die again. MP taking so much damage already. Looks like he's going to try and get someone else. Before he goes down,
he cannot even retreat.
He's running into Mass Serpent Watch at this point, and he goes down. March gets a double kill. So a great team fight once again for MVP, despite dealing with an Aegis.
This is starting to get difficult for PokerFace.
It's getting worse and
the
worse.
Aegis was one way to start getting some ground back and having putting pressure on MVP with the Aegis on TA.
Yeah, getting some momentum.
But I think they probably wanted to give it to... actually no, they wanted to give it to TA, I think, no matter what.
Yeah, but simply just not finding it in time. I mean, just pressure from the start. They even fought him the moment they came out of Roshan, and they won the team fight pretty convincingly. And we do see the Aghanims finally online as well for the Razor. So pushing power just got a lot better for March.
Yeah, now they can just keep 5 mana as soon as they have Razor ultimate up. They can just go for towers. You're gonna have Razor Siege, and with the support of Meepo, Bad Rider, everybody Q can jump in if they try to initiate on Razor, and Razor is pretty tanky.
Yeah, I mean, with Mechanism, absolutely, it's going to be so hard to take him down. And I mean, Ravage is still another 45 seconds away, so they definitely have a window to take down a tier 2. It's going to be very, very hard for PokerFace to try and defend against this.
Yeah, they have all the other ultimates, but they're not. It's only Echo Slam and Exorcism. It's not going to be enough.
Oh.
Mars going to siege this slowly.
Yep, doing a lot of damage already.
Not too slowly.
Taking a bit of damage from Grinspawn though. He's going to be careful here. Oh, we saw a blink in from QO. Gets a start off on Sky. And Mass Serpent wants to go down. They might actually have to let this go. It's almost dead already.
Oh, he got stolen.
Stolen, Mass Serpent was, but kind of out of position here. The tower goes down. We did see a lasso go down as well. Telekinesis onto the Bat Rider. Forev got to get out of there. QO in the middle of things, taking so much damage. Oh, Plasma Field doing a lot of work as well. JYU almost goes down. You see MP getting right-clicked from the Razor as well as the Bat Rider. He's out of refraction here. He could go down. Where is he going exactly? Ryzen comes in with some poofs, and he goes down as well.
That was a little bit greedy from Kyo, but
a little bit greedy, but
doesn't really matter.
Still, just another great team fight. Definitely going MVP Phoenix's way. And from here, it looks like they're going to be knocking on the tier 3 door. And who are they going to stop?
10 seconds for the Razor ultimate. Ravage is up now.
Online, yeah. So they got to be a little bit careful here. Looks like JYU trying to get in position here. Cannot get Lasso, cannot take too much damage before he can use it. Getting Earthbound, and he's going to go down for his trouble. He gets off the Ravage, but
March diving too far. He might die.
Getting way too far here. Four staff out. Still, the fissure is blocking him, and he's in a horrible
he's accepting his fate.
Yeah, he's trying to do as much damage as he can. And they don't get tier 3 for their efforts. They just simply dove a little too far, I think.
I mean, it's not going to be an MVP game if you don't start diving tier 4s.
Yeah, I mean, once you have that 13,000 gold lead, I mean, why not? You might as well have a bit of fun when you're in the game.
Meanwhile, Shadow Shaman doing his thing. He is pushing lanes, farming his Aghanims. This is dagger actually. He didn't have it yet.
Yep, finally got his dagger. Oh, we did see a lasso onto MP as well as QO doing some damage, and he goes down for free.
Such a hard game for TA.
Yeah, he's really having a hard time, especially against an Alchemist as well as Bat Rider. Your refraction's not going to do anything for you.
That's why I really don't like TA as a first to second pick phase. I like it much more as a last pick.
Yeah, so because obviously she's so like you can counter her a lot easier than
there's a lot of heroes that can mess with her, and Battle Rider and the #1 for that.
Battle Rider #1, I would say Alchemist not too far behind.
Yeah,
we do see an Earthbind from Ryzen onto JYU. He's in a huge trouble here.
We're always teaming up on him.
Flame Break as well, pushing him back. He's in a horrible position here. I don't think he can get away from this. Not from Firefly. Sky comes in, doing a little bit of damage here. Looks like he's trying to pick off Meepo. Ryzen's got to get out of there. Oh, another frame break canceling the TP.
Oh, that's big because they're pushing bottom tower with the Serpent Ward. So
and they force out the Exorcism. It takes out Ryzen, but he does get her down in the end anyway.
It doesn't matter.
It just doesn't matter. I think we just saw Febby go down as well.
Space created.
Space has been created. And down goes the Raxes in the bottom. We do see Master Open ones as well. And Sky, trying to come in and do something. Yule's out, but gets right-clicked down for his troubles.
He stole like 68 damage, I think.
Yeah. And down go the bottom racks here, so a horrible position for PokerFace.
20 minutes in.
21 minutes in, yeah. Not their best games today, I must say.
Yeah.
Looking a lot stronger last week, but I mean, they're not completely out of the game yet. They are so far behind though, 27-12. Down a racks already. And MVP, Phoenix are in like the perfect position here. Already see a Hyperstone onto the Alchemist as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we get to see a Soul Kuras from him at some point soon.
Meepo almost has the Aghanims.
Yep.
He needs 900 gold.
Febby, you know, kind of a little too far out here. Wastes his Fissure on creeps, gets stunned up. And here comes the Plasma Field, right-clicking him down. How he's going to get out? He can't get out. The Fissure blocking him. He goes down for free, and this tower might as well go down as well.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be able to defend this one, especially Ryzen already killing all the creeps to stop any sort of pushing.
Mech on the tide, but a little bit late. It's not gonna do much. Gonna help for sure, but is it gonna be enough? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You see Ravage online again as well, so it looks like they will kind of try and push this tier 3 top. Try and look for something here. See 4F kind of poking it already. Acid Spray goes down. And down goes the Mass Serpent ones as well.
Shadow Shaman game, let's go. And they have a Razor too, they have so much pushing power.
Yeah, they do so much damage to these buildings. And looks like we are going to see the engagement. See Gush onto March. As well as some right clicks. Plasma Field goes out, a little bit of picking, a lot of damage already onto Jesus Stick. March going to have to be a little bit careful not to get DPS down.
They're clean them up though. No wards.
Yeah.
Razor ultimate should run out soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Plasma Field goes down again. We do see a Lasso onto MP.
And
going everywhere.
I think Jesus Stick has Lasso.
Oh, yeah, his Lasso got messed up, and that Ravage also did a lot of work. And that Fissure is blocking everyone in.
Oh.
Ryzen goes down. QO might as well go down as well. So close, so close. Exorcism doing a lot of work, but I mean, he goes down. That trap.
It's actually really big. It's actually really big. Like they're gonna lose 5 for this.
They're gonna lose 5 for this. Wow.
They lose 5. They get nothing. They get no tower. The wards have been farmed by TA, and they don't kill anyone.
They don't kill anyone.
They're still a racks up, so they're still in a good position. But they have to be very careful. Like they can't just let that Prophet allow her like to catch up and get a lot of farm.
Yeah.
I mean, TA needs to catch up.
Yeah, huge mistake there. Maybe a little too aggressive, losing 5 like that. Not even getting a tier 3 down. A bit of a disadvantage sort of an engagement there. And that Earthshaker actually with that Fissure blocking everyone in.
Yeah.
Just letting that Exorcism do all the damage. It was huge.
And Rubik was really quick. Also, he lifted the Bad Rider before he had time to force staff himself away. So he pretty much saved
it was
that Prophet's life, I think it was.
I think it might have even been MP, I think.
Might have been MP.
Yeah, I think he grabbed MP, but yeah, he just couldn't take him anywhere with the lasso, so definitely saved his life. Definitely what he needed. Looks like we'll see a BKB from him.
There's an Aghanims on Meepo at last, so we're gonna have more damage. Maybe the damage they need to break the base.
Yeah, I mean, despite that 5-man wipe from MVP, they are still so far ahead. At least 15k gold.
And Febby, it's a big pickup. They really need Febby.
Last 2 on Febby, and yeah, they need
50 seconds too. That's enough. That's enough to push.
Wow.
They don't have a glyph.
They don't have a glyph.
They don't have buyback.
No buyback.
I think this They still have good defensive. They really need to steal the wards though.
I mean, Ravage isn't even online either. Not for 20 more seconds here. And down goes to tier 3.
Sky dies. Well,
Jesus Stick goes down as well. JYU still there, but he gets earthbound. He's taking so much damage. He's barely alive. A great flick in from Febby.
Check your buyback.
Oh, Echo Slam. Wasn't enough to kill. And down goes JYU before Ravage could be used. MP, the sole survivor here, doing a lot of damage to the Batrider, but he goes down, and that's a 5-man wipe the other way now. And that is Rax. And that might as well be game, I think.
Yes. I guess the Shadow Shaman too, like, you cannot really, they can't just throw bodies at the last racks and they're gonna get it with the wards, so.
Yeah, and I mean, they're gonna take down this tier 3 straight from the get-go. And it's still such a long time before anyone's back that's really gonna push anyone back. And these racks are gonna go down. QO.
He wants to buy his AC and he will get it.
He gets his AC. Telekinesis trying to get into the fountain here. But yeah, this is a horrible place. And we do see actually a lasso out of the Jesus Stick. He goes down, and Sky earthbound as well. How is he going to get out? Exorcism.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to kill me.
Oh no, we did actually see a Ravage as well. Sky actually going to stay alive here. Exorcism doing so much damage. Febby also comes out, going for that fissure. Not yet, not yet. Oh, Sky goes down though. So much damage from the Razor. Oh, so much damage. We do see buybacks. MVP kind of having fun at this point, I think.
Yeah, they're like, okay, it's done.
It's done. The Raxes are gone. Mega Creeps are online. They're pushing the tier 4s. One tier 4 remains. They're trying to get some last kills here. Febby goes down. JYU earthbound. He's going to go down. And that's GG. Very nicely done from MVP. And that puts him in a very commanding position. Rank 1 with, I think it's 5 wins to 0 losses.
And again, to the bank one more time.
To the bank for MVP Phoenix, getting that sweet, sweet money.
I think it comes down to the TA pick, especially when there's already a Razor in an enemy team. They already have a pretty good hero to deal with it, and they gave them the opportunity to get something else, to get even more, and then TA was completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything.
No, I agree completely. That pick was so hard countered by the Batrider, by Alchemist.
네, MVP 피닉스 이제 더 이상 적수가 없는 것 같습니다. 여러분, MVP 피닉스와 포커페이스 선수들에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네, 오늘 정말 멋진 경기 보여준 MVP 피닉스 선수들 모셔보고 인터뷰 해보도록 하겠습니다. 네, 선수들 아직 부산에서 경기를 정리 중인데요. 미리 보는 결승전이라고 할 만큼 사실 엄청나게 치열한 경기였는데도 불구하고 역시 MVP 피닉스는 MVP 피닉스입니다. 축하드립니다. 선수들 올라오세요. 축하드립니다. 여러분 박수 한번 다시 해주세요.
I mean, we'll see an interview with MVP Phoenix. Unfortunately, no translator here.
무패 5연승입니다.
Except for Karn.
저희 한 경기 한 경기 치를 때마다 KDL 역사를 새로 쓰는 느낌이거든요. 근데 또 그 중심에 우리 흰 선수가 있어요. 뭐 요즘 적십자다, 피닉스 의무병이다 할 정도로 전방에서 활약 중이신데 어떠세요? 좀 본인의 입지가 진짜 나 실력 많이 늘었구나 실감하시나요?
확실히 는 것 같아요. 제가 봐도 요즘 좀 서포터를 편하게 할 수 있어서 그러니까 팀원들이랑 호흡도 많이 맞고 예전에는 약간 눈치를 보면서 했거든요. 제가 언제 와드를 받고 언제 경험치를 먹고 그런 생각들 때문에 좀 어리둥절한 면이 있었는데 요즘은 그냥 일반 게임 하듯이 그냥 팀원들 믿고 하니까 잘 풀리는 것 같아요.
진짜 말씀하신 것처럼 사실 서포터가 아닌 느낌이에요. 막 캐리 느낌이 날 때도 있고 막 진짜 전방에서 맹활약 중이신데 사실 오늘 경기는 댐픽에서 사실 좀 의아했어요. 이렇게 피닉스가 자주 쓰는 주 영웅을 다 내준 느낌이었어요. 밴도 그렇고 픽도 그렇고. 근데 거기서 완전 패기 있게 미포를 딱 선택하시면서 또 이제 우리는 밴픽으로 흔들리지 않는다라는 걸 경기로 보여주셨는데 어떠세요? 밴픽에 대해서는?
최근에 포커페이스가 스타일을 좀 바꿔서 저희가 선호하는 영웅을 그쪽에서도 쓰기 시작해서 좀 고민이 됐는데 미포만큼은 아직 KDL에서는 저희밖에 안 쓰는 걸로 알고 있어서
그렇죠.
근데 이게 진짜로 좋아서 쓰는 거거든요. 그래서 일부러 미포를 먹고 싶어서 그러니까 좀 내준 것도 있어요. 왜냐면은 그쪽에서 이제 뭐 바이퍼라든지 이런 게 지금 픽은 안 됐지만 요즘 메타에 좋은 영웅들이 미포한테 전반적으로 좀 약한 모습을 보이더라고요.
네. 일부러 그게 다 전략이었군요. 뱀픽이 다 쓰던 영웅을 다 내준 게.
그러니까 저희가 픽밴을 예상했다기보다는 만약에 그렇게 하면은 미포가 준비되어 있다 이런 식으로 좀.
사실 진짜 말씀하셨던 것처럼 미포는 이벤트 매치에서만 봤지 오늘처럼 5연승 가도를 결정짓는 중요한 경기에선 본 적이 없잖아요.
네.
그래서 그만큼 더 좀 충격적이고 신선한 경기였던 것 같습니다. 그리고 이제 다음 경기는 제퍼예요. 수요일 날 맞죠?
네.
오늘 이제 제퍼가 포커페이스하고 경기에서 첫 승을 올렸는데 피닉스하고 포커페이스 경기 다 여기서 지켜봤어요. 제퍼 선수들이. 어떠실 것 같으세요? 제퍼와의 경기는?
제퍼랑 할 때는 시즌 1 때를 생각해서 특별히 더 열심히 할 것 같아요.
그러면 KDL 티어 1 그룹에서 가장 좀 의식하고 있는 팀이 있다면 제퍼일까요?
포커페이스가 최근에 이제 발전도 많이 했고 같은 이제 한국 팀이다 보니까 저희가 좀 더 친하고 관심이 많아서 좀 기대돼요. 포커페이스랑 붙을 때마다.
네. 아직 경기가 포커페이스하고도 또 나중에 있는데 근데 사실 이제부터 상금이 어마어마해요. 이제 지금까지의 누적 상금이 1,900만 원이에요. 리그 시작한 지 그렇게 오래되지도 않았는데 벌써 1,900만 원. 이제부터 이기면 계속 500만 원씩 쌓여가는 거잖아요.
네, 그렇죠.
기분이 어떠세요? 저희 대기실에서 막 입을 떡 벌리고 상금 얘기를 했는데
아직까지 상금을 이제 받아서 제가 제대로 써본 적이 없거든요. 그래서 좀 기분은 좋은데 돈을 어디다 써야 될지 잘 모르겠어요.
네, 행복한 고민 계속 하시길 바랍니다. 여러분 피닉스 선수들에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드립니다. 네, 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네, 이렇게 해서 오늘의 경기 결과 티어2에서는 MVP 핫식스가 2연승, 티어1에서는 제퍼가 첫 승, 그리고 MVP 피닉스가 5연승의 기록을 세웠습니다. 끝으로 여러분께 퀴즈 드려야죠. 이번 주 문제는 오늘 포커페이스와 제퍼의 경기에서 가장 많은 CS를 획득한 선수는 어느 팀의 누구일까요? 정답을 아시는 분은 스포티비 게임즈 공식 홈페이지에 댓글을 남겨주시면 정답자에 한해 추첨을 통해 KDL 시즌3 번들 아이템을 드리도록 하겠습니다. 도타2의 정글 KDL 시즌3 저희는 8월 20일 수요일 오후 6시 30분에 티어2의 몽키 스패너와 게라우츠, 티어1의 제퍼와 MVP 피닉스 그리고 레이브의 경기로 다시 돌아오겠습니다.
Thank you everybody for watching. That's it for today. We'll see you again on Wednesday. It's going to be Zephyr's day. 2 matches with Zephyr, so be sure to tune in. We'll catch you again then.
See you next time.